What's going on, guys? Pat here again. I haven't made a fitness video in a while, I don't think. So, probably not since before I moved. So, I'm making it now. I've got some news, stuff I've been meaning to share. I just keep forgetting to share it. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that stuff now. So, it's been about 2 months since I moved into this apartment. And during most of that time, I hadn't been working out. I tried out the title boxing gym place when I still lived with my best friend at his house temporarily during that month or whatever. And I loved it, and I really wanted to join, but I was waiting for the right moment to do it. Well, where I live, one just opened around the corner here, and I got in on their grand opening day to get the deal on their membership. So I'm a member there now, Title Boxing Club, and for better or for worse, because there's negative reviews of them on the internet. But I'll tell you what, man, I love it there. I'll be honest. It's really expensive though. It's $70 a month for membership. So, in order for it to be basically for the return on investment to really work out, you have to go multiple times a week. So, I think it's one of those things where the fact that it costs so much money is going to make me go more. And if I genuinely end up not being able to afford it, I'll cancel my membership. But for the time being, I've only been going. This is my first week going. I signed up during their grand opening, but I didn't go yet because the first time I went, the trainer made us run a bunch of laps, and I wasn't prepared for that because I was born flat-footed. I have really wide, fat feet, and never in my life ever have I ever had the properly fitted shoes for my feet. I imagine it's probably because, I don't know, I guess my parents just didn't understand that my feet hurt so bad doing sports and stuff like that, but that's neither here nor there. Look, I originally stopped by a Foot Locker, and they didn't have anything wide enough for my feet, so in the same mall complex, there's a New Balance store, and they recommended I go to there because they specialize in people with weird feet like me. So I got these. These are T-Beam 1260 V2s, and these are the super wide flat foot shoes. And I have completely flat feet, so I've never been able to run in my life. I played sports in elementary school, but I wasn't good at it. I had like soccer cleats that weren't properly fitted, and I just hated playing sports because it hurt so much. It's one of those things where, you know, the past is the past, but I oftentimes think about like if I would be more into sports if I could have actually played them correctly as a kid. So, but anyways, I picked these up and I started going. I went once last week, and I went yesterday, Monday, and it was awesome. It's. I think I said this in previous video. It sucks and it's awesome at the same time. Like I almost threw up towards the end there, because they wear you out. They wear you out so much. But I was gonna go today, but I don't want to hurt myself. I'm kind of taking it slow a little bit. Sorry, I'm using my cat scratching post as a tripod, and he's coming over to scratch it because I'm sitting here. So I was thinking about going today, but I think probably for the first few weeks I'm going to do every other day. And most of the members that I have heard about or read about just do every other day anyway for that very reason. But I think I can get to a point where I can go every day. Yeah, but I'll for sure go tomorrow. But yeah, I weighed myself before I went to Monday's class, and I was 268, and last night after I got home I was 264. So say what you will, I mean that could have been, for all I know, a bowel movement, but I had been measuring myself every day, and I had been stuck at 268. So that's 10-pound gain from my lowest weight that I've been, which is 258, which is the 50-pound mark that I've mentioned in previous videos. To me, that's kind of my unicorn right now. If I pass 258, I know that I'm like that the needle's moving again, that I'm losing weight properly and everything. So I'm aiming for that. But right now, if I'm back down to 264. I actually haven't weighed myself today. Usually, I keep losing weight the following days after I go. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Probably not in this video, but I want to start doing these more regularly again because, like I mentioned in previous videos, I love this accountability. I think this helps, and this will be something for me to reflect back on not when this is all over, I should say, because once you lose weight, you got to maintain it. So there never will be an all over. But I know that once I get to my target goal, I can ease off the throttle a little bit and kind of take a little bit of a break. But I still have to work out a few times a week. But as far as diet goes, my diet has been, I'll be honest, piss poor. It's just whatever cheap food I can afford. Sometimes it's pizza, It's been spaghetti, which is just, I know it's terrible. It's just carbs. I'm working on it. It's one of those things where, like, I know that as I start to lose weight, I'll be more motivated to concentrate back on the dieting. So I'm kind of counting on that. But I've already started to cut back just within the past couple of days on things. Let's see what else. What else did I want to share? But yeah, this is awesome. The trainers at the place I've been going to, they're fun, they're funny, they're hilarious. I always am completely worn out by the end of the class. Some trainers are harder than others. I had a really hard trainer last night who really pushed us hard, and towards the end of the class, I was honestly on the verge of throwing up to the point where I actually had to stop. Usually during the workouts, I may have to take literally 10 seconds to catch my breath on something, and then I'll just go back to doing whatever it was I was doing. I was kind of doubled over, not in pain, just that feeling that you're gonna vomit, And I haven't thrown up in probably 10 years or more. Throwing up is just not something I do, but the feeling of it happening, you never forget that. So, yeah, I'm doing this for me. If you're one of my subscribers for car stuff or tech stuff, I appreciate you staying on the bus. There'll be more of that stuff. Not so much right now because it's still, even despite the fact that it's already spring, there's still snow and stuff on the ground here in Columbus. So, but I have lots of opportunities to shoot car stuff this summer, and I'll be throwing up stuff. I made a lot of drifting friends this year. Just because of certain circumstances. I'm not really into drifting at all. I think I'm okay with the sport. It's the culture that surrounds it that makes me angry and want to punch babies. I don't know. I don't want to get into it, but I might shoot some of the drift events that they have here and throw those up on my YouTube channel. But yeah, things have been going good so far. I'm ready to... Gotta shoo the cat away again. I'm ready to get back on it and really hit it hard this time. So it's going to cost me a lot of money, I think, to stay on this train. But I don't really want to get off now that I'm hitting it hard. Yeah, see, I even managed to throw in their slogan there. So yeah, it's good. It's good, and I've been meaning to make this video for a while. So, oh yeah, I didn't really talk about shoes all that much. So wearing these, the first time I wore them, I honestly don't think it helped that much, but there's a reason for that, I think. I think I needed to lace up this top hole here, and I did that, and I ran again last night, and my feet still hurt, my arches still hurt, but it was less so than it was the previous time. So I honestly think I might actually get used to it, and I think as I lose weight, running will be easier. I've always been under the impression, or I've always been told that I could never do something like run a marathon because I'm flat-footed, and here I come to find out that there's tons of marathon runners who are flat-footed. So if I get in good enough shape, I think I'm going to try to run a marathon. Ooh, we'll end on that bombshell, won't we? Thanks for watching.